I bought this recipe box full of mid-century recipes at a Goodwill outlet by the pound several years back. Let's see if we can tune in a reception salad from Ruth Sumwalt. 2 packages of lemon or lime jello, 1 large can shredded pineapple, which is 20 ounces, 1 small can of pimento, chopped, 1 or 2 packages cream cheese, plus 1 cup Minot, 1 cup celery, chopped, 1 cup nuts, chopped. Drain pineapple and add boiling water to make 1½ cups. Pour over jello. Add 1/8 teaspoon salt to soften cheese and pimento. When jello begins to gel, add whipped Minot, pineapple, and nuts, and celery. Serve with salad dressing. A Google search revealed a similar recipe for reception salad or congealed lemon redacted. I'm not exactly sure what sort of reception this is meant for. It looks kind of Christmassy, but tastes rather springy and refreshing. Maybe something for a spring wedding or Easter. So that's 1½ cups of boiling water plus our drained pear syrup to make our jello. While that's congealing, we're pulping Pawpaw and saving seeds. This is from Albi R, which is a kind of pineapple-y, buttery Pawpaw. Rather mild flavor. All right, so we see that takes the bulk of our time. We're adding that to our softened cheese mixture and our other ingredients. Here comes the jello, which is congealing. I added Ready Whip instead of Cool Whip or whipped Minot just because I had it on hand. Ooh. Ah. Reception salad. Serve with salad dressing. I slowed it down for the shot, but leaving in the narration. I wanted to try this with jalapenos. Alas, I think this was just a mild green pepper. All right, so this is one of the many fruits that I collected from Albi R. This one in particular has the sort of interesting marking that's characteristic of some of the fruits. Almost this green lightning-esque seam. It's got that like Jack Kirby galaxy freckling with this bolt of energy coursing through it. So some of these exemplify it more than others, but I find it fascinating. It also has a thick skin that seems to really be pretty scrapable, and you can cut it open and flatten it, so some of these need to get processed. Who doesn't love a slightly cursed jello salad? Jello salady. So this is not far off from my family's Thanksgiving cranberry jello salad in that it has celery and nuts in it. This is reception salad with a little bit of salad dressing. Just great lighting here. It's mint green, lime green. There, that's not too bad. Flattering. Not going to joke. Wow, my mouth is so well lit. Please see the chew of it. Let's sit up a little bit. All right. Oh, there we go. Let's lean into it now. Okay. I like this. I don't think like but maybe 4 out of 10 people would. It's hard to say. You know, random stuff in Jello is kind of a divisive thing. It's kind of nostalgic for me, being a child of the early 80s and then kind of a holdover from the 60s and 70s. It's like stuff you make for a picnic in the Midwest or something. I don't know. You bring it to the church potluck or whatever. So, this is surprisingly similar to the pistachio pineapple pie that I made in a year previous. No celery in that, and it has pistachio pudding in it and lime juice, but this is lemon and lime jello with sour cream. The other recipe had sour cream and Cool Whip in it as well, which is essentially what's going on here, except there's jello instead of pudding. No graham cracker crust. Might actually be okay with this, but it'd probably get soggy, is the issue there. I would try this with jalapeno. The pimento doesn't really, you don't notice it. I thought you would notice it, you don't. It just kind of is in there. Texturally not that far off from jello. So my family's Thanksgiving salad was cranberries, Granny Smith apples, which wouldn't be bad in here, walnuts, celery, red jello mix. I don't think they really cared which one you used. I usually used cherry, I think, if I was making it, but strawberry, whatever. And sugar on the cranberries. And then the topping was horseradish, mayo, and whipped cream. People like to put mayonnaise on their jello back in the 60s, apparently. Yeah, we'll go back to this pose. Okay, so I like to put mayonnaise on my jello. As for the pawpaw in this, well, this round I'm just doing regular mayo on this, which works. I liked the horseradish, but it was unnecessary with this one. This one's nice and light and refreshing. I would try the jalapeno in here. It would be interesting because it's otherwise very light. I like that I used lemon and lime jello as opposed to one or the other. It gives it that kind of like Sprite thing. The lemon. Black walnuts, delicious as usual. You could, the weird thing about this is the absolute last thing I taste is pawpaw. And these are pretty mild pawpaws, very buttery, coconutty, which is interesting. So it's funny that it ends on that. You really don't notice that it's in there to begin with. Because it's not like crushed pineapple. There's, again, a similar texture to the pudding or jello and cream cheese, not sour cream. Cream cheese. But again, that's an ingredient in the pineapple pistachio pie. Which was a mistake on The Sopranos because they called it a pine nut and pineapple pie, which maybe there was, but That's a Mr. Food recipe. I'll include a link. And a photo too, I suppose. So I'm not sure I'll make it this time around. But I do want to make some other gelatin desserts. Some from the by the pound Goodwill container and some from Illinois Country Living magazine. So stay tuned.